What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Arcade FC episode. Today we have a lot of issues to address. First up, we are 15th in the league, but the good thing, we are only about 4 points away to being in the top 6 and qualify. And our schedule is not the best. We do have a tough matchups, but we'll see. So the second issue that we need to face is the new signings, and the third issue is the formation. So with that, let's do the press conference. Welcome to our second press conference of the season. The first question by Luyema: are you happy with Mofokeng? You need a CD. Also, Moremi wants some game time. Okay, Mofokeng will put him on a development plan. He cannot play the left wing properly right now, so we cannot assign any roles for him. That's why he's on the bench. CD, we transitioning from 4-3-3, where we have two central midfielders, namely being Mbata and Mukwena for the future. Mshishi is gonna retire soon, so we're gonna do some replacements. Yeah, well. Second question is from Anthony. You forgot Ocon and Ngezana. Okay, I'm gonna try and sign them in the January transfer window. We'll see how much money we can generate. Third question with the FW Kopano. Yo, bro, you should sign Mugazi if you can. Definitely is one of my priorities. We fumbled him last transfer window. We'll make sure not to repeat the same mistake again. The next question is from Le Junior Vibes. Can you sign Capo Verde player? Which one? It was Cabral, the one who scored against Argentina. We will see in the next transfer window if you can sign him. From Nosa Kemzizana, what is your future with the club, and what development plan are you implying for future generations of SA? So my biggest goal, of course, is to win the Champions League with the Arcade FC, also to land the international coach of BAFANA in the future, so that we can prepare for the 2030 World Cup. Hence, I want to invest in the youth of SA and grow their players and replace the current players that we have on the squad. The next request is from Sipepelo Mdlalose. Try Mbata as box-to-box, Mukwena as deep-lying playmaker, and Zwane as a classic number 10. We will see what you can do. I am trying to put Zwane on a lesser role and try and develop Mbata since he's on the younger side. Why don't you sign Nkota? We're gonna see if you can sign him as well as other players. Definitely is one of our targets. From Likume Bululu. In the last question from Papamani CBC, why don't you give Mofokeng some game time? It's because we are transitioning him to play the left winger. I know FC kind of cooked with this one. In real life he can, but in the game he can only play left midfielder and attacking midfielder, which doesn't work for our 4-3-3 formation. So yeah, we're gonna give him game time soon in this episode already, when he fully transitions to become the left winger. Anyway, let's continue. I'm out. So yeah, guys, this is our current formation. Of course, we recently signed Mbukazi in the previous episode. I forgot to mention that, but we're gonna continue. We also need some squad depth. As you can see, the reserves, we only have 2 players. They are both youth, they don't have the experience. So let's go ahead and make these signings. And the first player that we're gonna scout is Ime Ocon, a good defender, and as well as Siabonga Ngezana. And last but not least, Mohau Nkota will add depth to the right wing position behind Apolis. And I'm gonna also invest in our youth so that we can sell them and invest in the South African Bafana squad for the future. I'm gonna keep the young Timbu and other players, prodigies, Kutie, we're gonna be good, valuable assets. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead and prepare for our next match, Middlesbrough, which are kind of a good team, but they have a shaky form with 3 wins and 2 losses. So we can get the results against them. And to do that, to prepare, we're gonna be basically doing training for counter-attacking scenarios, and after that, let's go ahead and play. I'm sorry, guys, we are gonna be benching Mofokeng for the last time. His development ban should be but he's our starting lineup, and let's go ahead and play.
You can feel it in the stands and in the atmosphere, as well as in the songs from the supporters. A manager who has won their hearts and could now go on to make history.
Games begin, guys. We are taking on Middlesbrough at home. They are going to be kicking off the ball. Let's see what the game holds for us. And here's our first chance. We have Adams, gives it to Apolis. Is he going to pass to Moko? Oh, that was a fumble. Let's see, we have a corner again, and the keeper catches it. That's a bad one. They are attacking us right now. Let's see if we can defend this. Yeah, they're holding position. We must them, you must suffocate them, you must not let them enter, you must not let them breathe. Let's see if the gents can be able to do that. Nice counter attack. Let's go. And I think that guy wasted the ball. Yeah, it's okay. You have Makopa right there. He also wasted the ball again. And look at that, guys. We have a penalty. Makopa has a chance to score and give us the lead. And Pakat inside, guys. Let's go. Pakat inside. Evidence Makopa, the skipper from jersey number 15. Evidence Makopa, guys, gives us a goal at the 30th minute. Gives us the lead. And they are gonna be pressuring us, guys. Middlesbrough are not gonna be sitting down. They are a tough team. They're not gonna let this slide easily. They have a chance right here, and we tackle it, and then they shoot. And yeah, Williams saved it, guys. Yeah, W Williams has another chance, guys. Can we hold them off once again? I think this one is gonna be tough. They do have the numbers advantage. Mara, it's a good drag back from our team. They managed to cover that. Let's see if we can hold them off one last time. We do have a counter attack. We're gonna give it to Zwane Shishi. Temba Zwane, guys, is gonna give it to Makopa. What a beautiful run. He spotted him right there. He's gonna shoot. And yeah, they saved it. It's okay, chat. And anyway, we win. We are gonna be playing against Oxford, a much weaker team next. So yeah, we can relax. And first up, we're gonna go and check out the youth academy and see if we can let the players grow and see what we have for the future. Looking at this, we have some quality. This is our starting 5, I guess, for the youth academy. Let's see what these guys can do, and hopefully they grow and win this cup. So yeah, quite early on they were attacking us, and they would get a chance and they would make the best of it, putting us down 1-0 at the halftime. Okay, there's no halftime right here. Our center back Mtembu is gonna shoot, blast it in, and pack out inside, chat. As you can see, our center back 62 rated Mtembu shot 2 times and scored a goal. So that was good from him, and we'd get another chance here. I think this is overtime. Let's see if they can capitalize on it. Yeah, I think they score. That was golden goal, and we are out just like that. But again, I do have some praise from Tim, a center back, and it was, I think, man of the match for me. Forget the keeper, but I will see what the game holds. And with that, the Oxford game, we did manage to win 2-1. We simulated it. Let's see if we can sign these other players, or we're gonna play the next match. And that match would prove to be difficult as we are facing West Bromwich.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Hello from the Midlands, we find ourselves at the Hawthorns. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary, ready to provide all the tactical intricacies, is Sue Smith. And looking forward to bringing you the cut and thrust of the championship. It's West Bromwich Albion versus Arsenal. And he's won the ball. Well, it looked promising, but the keeper really taking command. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Made more of that.
Yeah, the build-up was spot on. They just couldn't finish it off, could they?
Well, I'm hearing the referee has pointed to the penalty spot in one of the other games. Oh, in with a chance! Oh, and it goes at long last! Deadlock broken. Will that be the one that gives them the win? And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
And that, guys, we get 3 consecutive wins, and we climbed all the way to the top. What the hell is that? To the top 5, guys. So yeah, Buffet, let's see. Oh, we are facing against Norwich City next. I don't think we're gonna win this one. This one is gonna be tough against Norwich City, but we'll see. So yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna simulate this one. I'm not gonna play it. I wanna see if the squad is good enough, or we are just good. Yeah, boy, at playing the game. And yeah, we get the draw right there. Definitely not the worst results. As you can see, Mofokeng still has 8 weeks to grow into that left winger position, Also, other players are gonna adjust their development plan to make them grow faster, guys. And yeah, guys, we simulated that match and would lose against Southampton 2-1. And Mbuka scored the second
A
goal.
huge call from the manager today. Dropping one of his best players might be the wake-up call the team needs, or could it backfire? Callum O'Hare. Now with Burrows. More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
Yeah, it's one I'm looking forward to. Always a great atmosphere.
Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? Oh no! Not a moment the keeper will want to revisit. Well, he's got to pick himself up now.
Just hits him. It's a tough one to take that.
So on with the game. Interesting to see where it goes from here. Many thanks as ever, Alex. Well, the manager deciding that a substitution is in order, not at his best. Here's Brooks.
Fantastic start, but time really is against them now. Hopefully they'll get another chance or two.
And there it is, the final whistle, not what the home fan...
So yeah, guys, we take our, I think, 4th L of the season. So what we're gonna do right now is update the squads, the role player roles actually that we set the players. Moremi is also gonna grow to like a 66 overall, as well as CBC is gonna grow as well, and other players chat. There are a lot of people who have grown and adapted to new roles. Also the youth academy fellas. Next up is Millwall City away, and we would get a much needed 2-1 win, which gives back momentum in our favor, guys. Let's see if we can continue this with the upcoming games next. So yeah, guys, we do receive a youth updated scout report. We are gonna sign, I think, 2 of them. Naidu is good enough, I guess. We have to release some players. I'm gonna release some and then I'm gonna sign the remaining quality players for BAFANA. I'm gonna promote the players that are older so that we make space for the younger players. Let's continue our run against Prestwich North End, and we would get a beautiful draw. 2-2. At least we scored a lot of goals, and lose against Blackburn Rovers 2-1. Even though we held the position. Mara, good news. William has grown to a 77 overall, as well as some other players that we have currently on the team. So yeah, I think that's good enough momentum. The more we grow, that's attributed to winning 3-1 against Watford. You know what I'm saying? So we are cooking. So far so good. Let's hope like these results are gonna impact us with a transfer window coming in 20 days from now. Sipo China wants more game time, and I'm gonna reassure him. I don't know if you're gonna be able to keep Williams happy if we do decide to go with the younger player, which is in Sipo China, because we have to help him grow. Also, I think it's 72 rated. So I don't know about this one. Derby County is a tough team, but they have been shaky these recent forms. So I think we can win against them. I'm not sure. They have been shaky. So yeah, let's do a press conference.
Okay, welcome everyone. We'll be starting with the questions now. That's all we have time for today.
I guess that was a good press conference. Anyway, we are in the January transfer window, and yeah, our form kind of dipped, and we finished at 11th position, still halfway through the season. So let's take a look at our short list and make a signing. I think we're gonna start with Ocon. He's a bit younger, and then we'll sell more players from the youth academy and make more money. So let's see if we can put pen to paper and convince Ime Ocon to sign with us. I'm gonna offer like a young 2 million, maybe a 2.3 million. We're gonna see if they accept it. Yeah, let's see if we can do a swap. On a swap the youth academy players, man, that are not Bafana players. Maybe the English, Luke Powell or Anderson. I don't know, man. Let's hope like they accept. Let's see what they have to say about this. Gonna offer also a 2 million. I don't think that's man. Let's see what they say. Okay, they don't want to exchange player, but we are gonna negotiate around the same price. I think they fumbled that one. 2.3 million. I guess they don't value him enough. Now we gotta negotiate his contract. I think I'm gonna give him a young 5-year contract. See if he agrees to that, and also a crucial first team player. His overall is good enough to play with CBC or replace CBC. CBC is 30 years old, so yeah, chat maybe can grow to like an 80 overall by the end of the third season. You never know. So Bafana future looks bright. We're also gonna offer him, I think, 18k. Yeah, would you say that's good? He accepts. Our first signing is welcome Imokon to the arcade park. Is it arcade park our stadium? Yeah, this is our stadium. Facilities, we do get him for 2.3 million. Let's see what we can get next. So yeah, Buffett, as you can see, there's overall growth among our players. Also, I forgot to mention Mofukeng. We managed to convert him to a left winger. Apolis has grown to a 77 overall, 76 overall. My bad. Also, Makopa has grown to 71 from 69. So yeah, I think everyone should be above 70, 70 overall. And let's see if we can convince Nkota to sign with us, and as well as his team. Is valued at 2.1 million. After the sales, we managed to generate around 3 million. So we're gonna offer 2 million, and they accept. Yeah, chat. Our transfer targets are going as planned. He wants a rotation player. Okay. The less player that wants to start, the more lucky we get, because they can grow without having many game time. A police can still start for us, you see. I already negotiated contract. I don't want to fumble, chat. I'm gonna offer him like a young 15k. See if he accepts. Because remember, we offered Mbukazi 10k and they rejected us. So we don't want that, because we may not be able to sign him again. And welcome Mohau Nkota to Arcade Park again. Once again, our second signing secured. Transfer target. Let's see if we can get those remaining 2 or 3. Yeah, bo. With Campbell, I don't think we can be able to do that. Yeah, bo, Mara, we can try for Ngezana 1.6 million. Let's see if we can get a deal with him. Probably will do some swaps. I'm not sure. I'll try center backs. We only have Sanel and Daman. Nah, we're not gonna sell that. Let's see, we're gonna offer Garrett. Also a left back, 1.1 million. Yeah, shit, and then I'm gonna offer like a young, I think 500k should be enough. Can you swap? What do you guys think? Let's see if they accept. And they also want 55,000. Okay, that was a good bargain deal. Then we'll get Ngeza, and now I think we'll have like 4 center backs. Even if 1 or 2 get injured, we have the remaining 2. And also have youth academy players that are gonna be crucial. Team 62 rated center back at 16 years old. So I think, yeah, everything else will be matched. From here on out, we will be cooking these teams left, right, and center. So this season, I wanna low-key stay in the league. Yeah, will help our players grow, and then we can qualify next season for the Premier League. So that when we arrive at the Premier League, we don't immediately drop back down. We need to have like a few 80 rated players so that we can compete. Yeah, and we also have to find a replacement for Williams. I know Tipo China is young. Amara is 28 or 29 years old and 72 rated, so he's not gonna grow that much. We need a high potential goalkeeper. We'll see as time goes on. So yeah, Buffet too. I'm gonna put these players that we recently signed on a development plan so they can grow faster. We'll start with Gezan. Yeah, he's 29 years old, 69 rated. I think he can grow to like a young 73. Yeah, and be solid for us. But we're gonna have to find replacements. Mtem is a good option. I think he grows faster as a dynamic player, so we're gonna keep him there to grow his defensive stats. Yeah, so next up is Mohau Nkota. Now this one can be tricky. I look, you wanna put him as a right winger first, convert him to a right wing, and then do inside forward. And lucky for us, it will take us only 2 weeks, unlike Mofokeng. So this is good. He will also grow to a 66 overall, and his pace is not chat. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we are gonna cook here. So I can only focus on his shooting. That's a positive. Let's see. Ime Ocon. Sorry about that. So we are gonna be playing against Portsmouth, and we're gonna test this team against Portsmouth and see if they are nga. Yeah, boy. Let's quick sim. See if we get a result. Okay, we draw. To be fair, we didn't put in the players that we currently have in the bench. We didn't update the bench. So let's hope like against Birmingham will be good enough. But we will see that on the next episode, guys. Please like the video, subscribe, and I'll catch you there.